approach. Come forward. As your legs refuse their help, jump! Hop! Roll! It's good for a hero to make himself ridiculous. Come along. Move yourself. Don't worry, there's no one to see you. That's it. Stop! Yield. Don't try to screw up your muscles and resist. Yield to it. If you resist, you'll only make my task more delicate. And I might hurt you. You need not shut your eyes and turn away your head. For it is not by my look nor by my voice that I work. More dexterous than a blind man. Swifter than the net of a gladiator. Subtler than lightning. Stiffer than a coachman. Heavier than a cow. Wiser than a schoolboy sticking out his tongue over his sums. In fuller sail and more buoyant and secure than man of war. More incorruptible than judges. More voracious than insects. More bloodthirsty than birds. More nocturnal than the egg. More ingenious than Chinese executioners. More fitful than the heart. More faithful than the stars. More attentive than the serpent, moistening its prey with saliva. I secrete, I spin, I pay out, I wind, I unwind, I rewind. It is enough for me to desire these knots for them to be made, to think them for them to be pulled tight or slackened. My thread is so fine it escapes the eye. So fluid you might think you were suffering from a poison. So hard a quiver on my part would break your limbs. So highly strung a bow stroke between us might make music in the air. Curved like the sea, the column and the rose, muscled like the octopus, contrived like the settings of our dreams, above all invisible. The veins of statues. One thread coils around you. And I speak, I work, I wind, I unwind. I calculate, I meditate, I weave, I winnow. I knit, I plait, I cross, I go over it again and again. I tie and untie and tie again. I pull tight, I loosen, I make mistakes and go back. I pinion, I strut, I shackle, I heap up my effects. Till you feel that from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, you are wrapped around by all the muscles of a reptile, whose slightest breath constricts yours and makes you inert, like the arm on which you fall asleep. And you won't have to be ashamed of that, for you won't be the first. I have heard prouder than you call for their mothers. I have seen more insolent than you burst into tears. And the more silent are even weaker than the rest. They faint before the end. Then I should command you to advance a little closer. And I should help you by loosening your limbs. So, and I should question you. I should ask you, for example, what animal is it that goes on 4 legs in the afternoon on 2, and in the evening on 3? And you would gradually raise till you and your mind would settle on the little medal you won as a child. Or you would repeat the numbers, or count the stars between these 2 broken columns. But I shall make you return to the point by revealing the enigma. Man is the animal who walks on 4 legs as a child, on 2 when he's fully grown, and on 3 when he's old and needs a stick. And you would shout, how idiotic! You all say that. And since your cry only confirms your failure, I should call my assistant, Anubis.